In a previous video, I talked about the 3 things that you should do if you're accused of shooting somebody in Alabama. And now in this video, I'm going to talk about a real case. And here's what happened. I'm driving to Disneyland with my family. This was years ago when my kids were younger. You know, great, I'm going on a vacation, getting away from it all. Phone rings. Hello. What? Yeah, hey, Jimmy Bob, what's up? Oh, you killed somebody. That's not good. Well, hold over. Let me pull over. Let's talk. What had happened, I'm not using anybody's real name, and I'm kind of abbreviating the story to make it easier, but Jimmy Bob, he was in the drug trade. He was a drug dealer. He was either buying or selling, I can't remember, some drugs to another guy. He's sitting in the car. My client is a felon. He's got a gun under his thigh, sitting in the car. The other guy, who's may or may not have been a felon, but was a gang member, comes up to the car, pulls out a gun and says, "Give it up." My guy, not wanting to give it up or not wanting to get shot, pulls out his gun, pushes the guy who has the gun in his face, boom, 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 empties his magazine into the other guy's chest, which, guess what, the guy dies. There's another guy who's with now dead guy who unloads and starts shooting at my guy, who takes off. Guy, I don't know how far away he was from the shooting, but he calls me. What do I do? Crap. Bad situation. I told him where it was. I said, well, hold on. Let's talk. I have a very good friend, and it's a shout out to one of my buddies, Brian Clark, who's a fine lawyer in town. And he and I discussed it. I said, look, you got boots on the ground there. I'm 300 miles away. And we talked about it. And we thought, given the circumstances that somebody pulled a gun on this guy, that we were going to do something that is risky, and I will tell you that is counterintuitive to what a lot of lawyers would have advised. And we, after consulting with the client, we decided to let him talk to the police. Again, the most common advice that you're going to get from a lawyer is keep your mouth shut. And I still say you don't talk to the police until you clear things with the lawyer, and if the lawyer thinks it's appropriate, you can choose to follow legal advice or not. But in this circumstances, we felt that it was better to take that risk, and we did. And the police, even I was surprised. The police, not only did they not charge him at all with the murder of the other guy, they could have charged him federally because he was a felon in possession of a firearm, which is a big no-no. You can go to prison for years just for that. You can have a bullet and go to prison for years if you're a convicted felon. They basically just let it go. Guy walked away from that with no consequences. Of course, it reinforces what I've said in the previous video is you keep your mouth shut. If you're charged with or if you've been involved in any kind of a shooting, you wait until you talk to your lawyer, get some good legal advice, and decide what to do after you've talked to a lawyer. Don't go spouting off to the police. You can't take back what you've said. It's obviously it's a dangerous situation. Any way you slice it, but you want to get the best representation you can. I hope you found this video to be helpful and informative. Thanks for watching. If you're in a legal jam here in North Alabama and you want our help, just give us a call. The phone number's below. Thanks for watching.